Hi friends, today we're going to make some Play-Doh. And this Play-Doh, I thought it would be fun, since we're learning about plants, to add some dandelion flower petals. You could add some other flower petals, or you could make it a different color. So I have flour, oil, salt, some hot boiling water, and cream of tartar, which the cream of tartar just makes it a little bit more smooth, and it's just an optional thing. And then I also have some dandelions. So I'm going to start out, oh, and a bowl and a spoon. I'm going to start out by taking 1/4 of a cup and putting my salt in there. So I have 1/4 of a cup of salt. Then I'm going to take a tablespoon and add 3 tablespoons of oil. And I am going to mix my salt and oil together. It's going to be a little bit dry looking once you get it all mixed together. Okay, there is my salt and oil. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of boiling water. So parents will probably be doing this. And I'm going to mix that up, and I'm going to stir until most of our salt is dissolved, which means that you can't see it anymore. It kind of melts into the hot water. So I'm going to keep stirring for a little bit to make sure my salt is mostly all dissolved and kind of melted into the water so that you can't see it anymore. Now, if you wanted to make colored Play-Doh, you could add some food coloring to the hot water before you mix it in with the salt and oil. Okay, once that is mostly dissolved, I am going to add 3 cups of flour. So I'm going to add them 1 cup at a time and mix in between. So I'm going to add 1 cup of flour and I'm going to mix it. It's still going to look kind of watery and gloopy with only 1 cup of flour. Then I'm going to add another cup of flour. And it's starting to come together. If you look, it's starting to come together. It's kind of a mixture, gluey mixture. And I'm going to add 1 more cup of flour. And I am going to start mixing it, and then I might take and start using my hands to mix. It's going to get kind of stiffer and harder to stir as the flour gets incorporated into the rest of it. I'm also going to add my 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar at this time, which is optional, like I said. It just kind of makes the dough a little bit more smooth and stretch better, but it's just optional. Okay, I'm going to start mixing with my hand a little bit. It's going to be warm, it's not going to be hot. But I'm going to start mixing my dough to mix all the flour in and have it all come together into a ball. This is called kneading it. So we're kind of squishing it together with our hands and rolling it around to make sure all the flour is incorporated and mixed in. Squish it around. And if after your flour is all mixed in, it's still a little bit sticky, you can always add a little bit more flour. So here I have a nice ball of Play-Doh now. And since we're learning about plants this week, I'm going to make it dandelion Play-Doh. You could add other flower petals as well if you'd like. I'm going to take the dandelions and pinch the yellow petals out and mix that in to my Play-Doh. And if you look, I have some dandelions in there, some pretty yellow dandelion petals. And we are done making our Play-Doh now, and now we get to play with it. And squishing it around with our hands and making things actually works the muscles in our hand, which help us later learn to write and draw with the muscles in our hand. So Play-Doh is both fun and helps with your writing skills later. So thank you for making Play-Doh with me today. I hope you have fun with it.